been part of the media fraternity back in those days. But he's no more with us. He's no more with us, boy. Yeah. I say those of you that have been around back 70s and thing, you would know of Dave Elcock. He was one who pioneered, who used to be pushing the local culture, you know. Remember he was one. You know who was another one who used to be doing that? Phil Simmons, you know. Yeah, he was one also who used to be pushing the local vibes. You understand? So Phil is still with us. But Dave Elcock is no more. I mean, both of them used to be pushing the local vibes. There was another guy, you know, I can't remember his name, boy. Oh, he used to be pushing local vibe on another station too. Gerard Agostini. Yeah, he was one who used to be pushing the local vibes too. You know, so back in those days, not much people appreciated. I talk about people working in the media. Not much of them appreciated calypso and soca. You understand? It's just you could count them on one hand and still have extra fingers. You understand? You could count them on one hand and still have extra fingers. I remember when Radio Tempo came on board. It never lasts. Radio Tempo came on board to play local music alone. It never lasts. I don't know how WACK made it for 18 years. 18 years, you know, boy. WACK made it for 18 years. And they tried with Tempo. Tempo crash. Because nobody wanted local music. Today we still crying and making noise that all media houses should be playing at least, I don't know, boy, some saying 30%, some saying 70% of local music. You're still hearing that cry. But it's only a cry because nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Right? So they'll continue to cry for it to happen. But nothing will happen. Because nobody wants local music to be played on their radio station apparently. You understand? So we'll continue to take pressure. WACK is here for you. The only avenue, the only area, the only radio station, the only frequency you could hear local music 7 days a week, 365, and when the year jumps or leap, you could get 366. The only station is this station, you know. It's the only station. But as I said, those who were around back in the 70s, 80s, and maybe early 90s, you could count them on one hand and have extra fingers who is pushing a little bit of the local culture. You could count them on one hand. Dave Elcock was one of them. So he's no more with us. He's no more with us. Passed on sometime yesterday. And you know the thing about it, a lot of times when people who would have, should I say excel, boy, but people who would have contributed to Trinidad and Tobago in some way, a lot of them, they don't live here after retirement. So when they die, they don't die here. They don't die here, a lot of them. And then we have to pay tribute to them in some way. But the thing about it, a lot of them, when they move on, they don't live here. And they don't die here. So they die quietly. So we cannot really give them the accolades that they deserve. You know, we have a golfer also. He don't live here, he live in Canada. And he I think he had won a championship and he came up on the roster and he came up on all our minds. Boy, everybody got to know this man is a Trini. Nobody knew that before. A golfer who live in Canada. I wonder, since he win that golfing championship. I wonder how much time he spent in Trinidad, boy. But maybe at some time we'll have to remember him. We'll have to remember him. I wish, people who would have brought joy to our hearts could spend some time here. So at least when they grow old and grey, or when they pass, we could say, yes, that person lived among us. We remember him, we remember her for what they would have contributed. But it's so sad that a lot of them don't spend the latter part of their career or their life here. So when they pass on, we don't really feel it in the way that we should feel it if they were here. But the most we can do is shout them out and hope that their family will at least send some love to them from all of us who remember them. Dave Elcock. Remember Dave Elcock? His wife at one time was Mavis John. Yeah. They had a couple songs what they would have done together. But boy, that's another story. I don't want to dig too deep where Dave Elcock is concerned. But I'll say one thing. In my early days when I wanted to get into media, into broadcasting, I used to consult with him. And he gave me some good pointers. He was one that I would have spoken to in the early days. And there are a couple others who I would have liaised with. They're still around. But as I move on, one of them who I also dealt with. Well, he would have passed on. He lived here. Who would have given me some counsel in the early days. Yeah, he passed on also. He lived here. He was one that did well in the broadcast fraternity. But and we had one who would have found dead in a house. She was a journalist. Yeah, they found dead in a house sometime last week. Yeah. So again, it's another issue when you live by yourself, boy. When you're dead, it's only the cockroaches as no yes until somebody get a scent. That means like you have to get a significant other to live with now. Anyhow. So Dave Elcock, you're no longer with us. We'll find a way to remember you, alright?
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man who turned the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. With what to me, tell me you love me true. Or is he holding you the way I do? Your love is blind, make up your mind, I've got to know. just whisper a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man who turn the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, he has to go higher than the highest mountain, and deeper than the deep.
Hey, 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 hey.
That's how I will love you, oh darling, endlessly, softer than the gentle breezes, and stronger than the wild oak tree. That's how I will hold you, oh darling, endlessly. Oh my love, you are my heaven, you are my kingdom, you are my crown. Oh my love, you're all I've prayed for. You were made for His arms to surround. Faithful as the morning sunrise, and sacred as the love can be. That's how I
Hey, 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 hey.
love you, oh darling, endlessly. Oh darling, endlessly. Everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, looks at me. A big mistake I'm making just by hanging wrong. I know that I should have some fun and tame the tongue. A lovesick fool is crying, just can't see. Oh, looks at me. I bet she's not like me. She's hot and fancy free, flirting with the boys and all her charms. But
Hey, 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 hey,
people don't know. I'll welcome her right back into my arms. There must be some way I could lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I've thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me.
yes, boy. I can't stop loving you. You know, it's strange, you know. I can't stop loving you. But since you came into my life, what happened? That's when I started loving you. Okay. Okay. And now I can't stop loving you. I can't stop loving you. And you know, they say until death do us part. I would know. Oh, that when you're married. Okay. All right. Okay. You have to be married to part when death. All right. If nobody dies, then you could part. But once you are married, well then you have to wait until you're dead to leave. Papa, you. Okay. But a lot of people not. I wonder, on that people dying, boy, because I sure marriage are breaking up. On that people dying before that happens. Yo. I can stop loving you. What's wrong with you? I can stop loving you anytime. Yeah, I can stop loving you. Especially if you're on me. Yeah, boy. So, Devil Cock, at one time, you were with this lady, you were married to this lady, Mavis John. And she might have, I think she has something good to tell you. Hello, good afternoon.
David Elcock in the morning.
Boy,
Yes, boy. That was before you started off 6 in the morning, 6 a.m.
Oh.
Yes, and Mr. Holly Bitori used to come in, bonjour.
Papa, yo.
Oh, that was in the days
Yeah, boy.
of Radio 610.
You sound like you have some age.
Oh, hush your mouth now, don't let people hear you now. We're wrong to hear you. Hey, that good. That's why I will lock the cooler box and no drink for you today.
Okay.
Today is Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, I have...
This is Jack Daniel, honey and a partner.
And Marie Kwanchan brought some for me this morning, so I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't stop your old knee with that already, so you think, boy, too much of people dying. You know what they're dying for? If it's horn, or if it's truck, bus, or car, or whatsoever, a man hang himself up on my side and all today.
Oh, God.
They allow no more life, you know. Well, let it go now, man. More woman for me.
That sound like a plan.
And I will drink honey.
Good. Enjoy yourself.
Of course. I beat in my chest and I'm telling them, come in, rush in.
Oh, gosh.
Respect on my chest.
Oh, gosh.
Going to bring along, the only hottest thing on your chest is the sun, but it's the Jack Daniel honey. You have a good weekend, I got.
Yeah, man. Hello, good afternoon.
David,
Uh-huh.
good afternoon. I called to say I love you and you're on tomorrow.
Yes?
Okay then, I will be inside.
No
Bye,
problem, my
David.
girl.
Love you, bye.
All right. All right, so that's the song, boy. Maven Day, boy, when they were together, I believe so.
Since you came into my life,
So he wasn't just a broadcaster alone. He used to sing.
since you came into my life, I know this is paradise. To be loving you the way I do. Suddenly I realize that the things before my eyes haven't changed, they're just the same. Yes, I'm kind of mesmerized with the way you do, the things you do. You alone can decide what my future will be. You alone have the right to decide my destiny, and you alone know how to start a fire in me.
Hi, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Can I speak to you off the air, please?
Hold on.
Made a change in me every time you call my name. Something like a sweet refrain is the way you say the things you say. Nothing that you'll ever do could take away my love from you. Since you came into my life, I know this is paradise. To be loving you the way I do. You alone can decide what my future will be. You alone have the right to decide my destiny, and you alone know how to start a fire in me. Since you came into my life, you made a change in me. Something like a sweet refrain, the way you say, the things you say. You're a sweet
Let me see if I can remember Dave Elcock for our next song. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, David. How are you doing?
Everything is great, my girl.
Davey,
Yo?
those two people, Maeve and Dave,
Yeah.
were the star-crossed lovers, you know.
Ah.
Nobody ever thought that that was a breakup, you know.
Well, boy, in truth, boy.
I'm telling you, a lot of people was disappointed.
Yeah. But you
A lot
know,
of people.
you know.
And I too well because it used to hear them, to hear those two people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know, there'll always be reasons. You
Go
know,
ahead, what you say?
there will always be reasons for these things, for these breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Right.
There's another night, there's another couple too, but I think they're still together.
Another one.
Yes, they used to sing with a band together, and they had a daughter called Trini. I'm trying to, I don't know, when they get old, I can't remember names, but I think they came back to Trinidad. They had left, and I think they came back. Carl and Carl.
Yeah.
They were another star-crossed lovers.
Yeah.
But I think they're still together.
Yes,
Things
yes.
just happen. Things just happen.
Yes.
So how are you? You have a big plan for the occasion, boy?
Oh yes, girl.
You done put up your flag on your flagpole?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Everything,
Yeah.
everything at last minute.
You know, Trini. But I'm glad that we are having an occasion this year, and I'm glad, some people will get vexed with me, but I'm glad PNM is in power for this 60th occasion.
Oh,
Because all the other times were so low-key, they're hearing nothing. But this time,
Yes.
you're waiting to the fact that you have a celebration to listen to.
yes.
So be blessed as we hold the whole country to be blessed.
Definitely
Yeah, man.
so, man. We take all the
Have a-
blessings.
Have a nice weekend, sweetheart.
Yes, Miguel. Bless up
You
to
and
you.
everybody. You and everybody.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir. How do you do?
I am getting ready.
Well, I realized that I just get off, and I realized I just respond that below the flagpole is already up. I would leave that there. I said, it's already up.
But how you know that? Anyhow,
You're people in Trinidad, you know.
you're too
And I
fast.
talk to-
You're too fast.
There are people who vegetarian, you know.
You're too fast. Good.
Your flagpole should be up already. As a matter of fact, your flag should be flying high.
See? Jenny, take care of him for me, please, huh?
I don't come in from volunteer in Iowa, but I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, God willing.
Yeah, man, no
Okay.
problem. I'll be there.
All right, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, cool.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, fireman,
Oi.
I hear you saying just now that Dave Wilcock wasn't only a broadcaster, he was singing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you learn a couple things from him.
Of course, I would have been, yeah, we used to communicate back in the early days. So he was one who inspired me to do what I'm doing now.
Right, and you really followed true to form because you're a singer. No?
Mm-hmm. So you see?
Yeah, you're singing all kind of things, you're singing all kind of genre. You're singing parang, you're singing dip, you're singing all kind of things.
The only thing is that I am married.
Well, you know why you're married yet. It's not that you didn't have offers. You had real offers. It's just that I don't know for what reason it is you choose not. You're steady declining the offers.
I will have to check my notes.
Well, listen,
I'll have to check my notes.
What are you afraid? You're afraid infidelity? That has been good. That has been here from since time immemorial, and it will always be here.
I will check my notes.
Man, don't waste no time now, man. Come on and organize things and fix yourself now, man.
Okay, I will do that, so I'll be able to let them know you are what love is. Enjoy this song.
Nice. You see what I mean? Good. Later.
All right. is one from Maven Dave. Elcock.
Knowing you stand by me through thick and thin.
You are the only one I can tell just anything.
You always lend a hand. You make me. Hi, good afternoon to you. Just now. Right. Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, that's all you have. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking of the last minute, and I'm trying to get encouraged to get married. Let me tell you something. If it's death till death do us part, that's a life sentence, you know. Marriage is jail. And
right. Are you married?
no.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I have company.
Take care. You take care.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man. Cool.
Knowing you stand by me through thick and thin.
I find a song like Dave Elcock, you know. You are the only one I can tell just anything. Anyhow, it's not me, it's Dave Elcock singing it.
You always lend a hand. You make me understand.
Sing it, Dave Elcock, boy.
And darling, I know why. My darling, I know why.
You are what love is.
Sing it out, sing it out, sing it out.
You're the air that I breathe. You're the sun in my sky. You're what love is.
You're the song that I sing, and I'd do anything, baby, just for you.
You're the air that I breathe. You're the sun in my sky. You're what love is.
You're the song that I sing, and I'd do anything, baby, just for you.
'Cause you are what love is.
Knowing there's always you, no matter when.
You always find the clue to make me feel brand new. You give life to my soul. Don't need no pot of gold. And darling, I know why.
Tell me about it.
My darling, I know why.
You are what love is.
You're the air that I breathe. You're the sun in my sky. You're what love is.
This song have a lot of meaning, boy. This song have a lot of lyrics, boy. This song is real. But anyhow, I'll have to think about this song.
You're the air.
Okay, that's it for me for today. Let me go home and think about this song. Till tomorrow, please God, I'll be back on the inside from 2 o'clock inside the block party. Have fun, enjoy your rest. Not your rest. Just enjoy yourself. Don't go man rest. Don't go man rest. Go man find something to do. Alright? Go man find something to do. Maybe you could sing for the lady. Alright? Yeah. I hope, try and go and sing for the lady. You might win over her heart. Alright? So take care. I'm out. Tomorrow, please God, I'll be back from 2.
Knowing you stand by me through thick and thin.
You are the only one I can tell just anything.
You always lend a hand. You make me understand. And darling, I know why.
love my culture. I love soca. I love calypso.
My culture is the best in the world.
I love chutney. I love Trini pop. I love pan.
The feeling is real.
I love my country. We love WACK. Our culture never stops.
Taking our culture to the world. WACK 90.1 FM. San Fernando, Trinidad, and Tobago.
Now you can see the radio. Step into the future with visual radio. Only on WACK 90.1 FM.
The Get True Boys.
Where are we right now? How we end up here today? Tell me who is to be blamed, and does it matter anyway? Take a look around, open up your eyes and see. Now's the time to make a difference. Be the change you want to see. Do you remember a time when we used to love, yeah? With a strength in me heart, we rise above, yeah.
So what would it take to recapture? Now that we face a new chapter.
Come on, my brother, my sister, the heart of the matters, we all need each other.
Let's do this together, yeah.
Together we aspire. Together we achieve. And oftentimes I wonder, yeah, is it something we still believe? Yeah.
We bless the world with harmony.
There's no greater time for love, no greater time for peace.
Be what we know we're meant to be.
There's no greater time for love, a light for the world to see. The mighty rise to meet their challenge. Yeah, we stand and we fight and we shall not fail. Now is the time for action. Tell everybody now, come with me. So let we choose to love, yeah. And side by side we will overcome, yeah. Standing firm in defense of the future, a whole generation to nurture.
So come and we show them the power of people together. If we work as one, then the victory is ours, yeah.
Together we aspire, yeah. Together we achieve, oh yeah.
Oftentimes I wonder,
Is it something we still believe?
bless the world with harmony.
There's no greater time for love, no greater time for peace. Be what we know we're meant to be. There's no greater time for love, a light for the world to see.
We bless the world with harmony.
There's no greater time for love, no greater time for peace.
Be what we know we're meant to be.
There's no greater time for love, a light for the world to see. There's no greater time than now. Truly respect each other. There's no greater time than now to bring our nation together. There's no greater time than now to live in love as the order. 'Cause if not now, then when? And if not us, then who?
The Get True Boys.
Bands look much better when we band together than the bands on mothers' bellies. Together, only the red on the flag becomes redder, and the only band we'd see is the band across the flag, if any. We're ready, and together we can move the clouds from great to fine and make sunshine TNT. There's no greater time than now.
Show me how to love, show me how to get there.
Show me how to live, show me how to love, show me how to get there. Show me how to live.
Show me how to live, show me how to love, show me how to get there. Show me how to live, show me how to love, show me how to get there.
Right there, right
Show me how to live, show me how to love, show me how to get there. Show me how to live, show me how to love, show me how to get there.
Show me how to live, show me how to
evil as people tempt me. Got to keep my heart pure if I want to endure. No me see clever than 2020. Go with the way end up in a penitentiary. Rather teach the youth and them in elementary. If you don't want to fall, then you got to hold on no matter
So
what.
show me how to live, to show me how to love, to show me how to just be above it all. Yeah, cause I'ma make it one day. So show me, show me.
Hear our cries for change, urgent, as if our esophagus were made with the same cast iron pots our grandmothers hammered to shape with their hands. Hear our cries for peace, sure, like how every one of those pots will be passed down from generation to generation. We are resilient, we are here to last, and at last, we cannot be broken.
The Get True Boys.
Yeah. All right. My Trinidad and Tobago. Whoa, whoa. My Trinidad and Tobago. Keep my heart full of fire that burns so bright. Dedicated to everything that's right. Keep unity and equality in large Trinity.
It's one heart, one soul, so brave, so bold. We building stronger, growing together. We climbing higher and we reaching further. It's one heart, one soul. Yeah.
This land is my land and my legacy. Our forefathers and foremothers fought vehemently, united so that we stand independently.
Celebrating our nation's first half century.
With a culture so inherently in all our we.
I love the way we walk and talk with rhythm and such melody. I salute my country, my Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, my Trinidad and Tobago.
Keep my heart full of fire that burns so bright. Dedicated to everything that's right. Keep unity and equality. Our Trinity. One heart, one soul. So brave, so bold. Building stronger, growing together. Climbing higher, reaching further. We are one heart, yeah.
We are Masman and Calypso, birthed from a womb. We are bright Chiconia flowers in full bloom.
We are the speedy cockpit go, the scarlet eye, the sinful fly. We are kings and queens and scholars. We are so pet in the night.
We are food and mood and girls and food and such a breezy attitude.
This longitude and latitude,
I always show my gratitude.
we are Trinidad and Tobago. At this island, you saw some love it so. We are Trinidad and Tobago. And let me tell you, this island, so we love it so. We are silver, bronze, and a gold. That I'm wishing we go tell the old world. Loving me heart, loving me soul. Chin big, let me tell the old world.
Little do, little up my head, bahut sahse. Hey, जा रहा है, मजबूर निर्मल कर रहे हैं, चल रहे हैं, आगे तक पहुंच रहे हैं.
Oh island, here in the sea, let us keep swimming in oceans of integrity, aspiring and achieving with real unity, believing and nurturing that philosophy. And though we're not free of controversy, I always need you close to me.
I cherish our democracy and our history. My Trinidad and Tobago, my Trinidad and Tobago.
Keep my heart full of fire that burns so bright, dedicated to everything that's right. Keep unity and equality.
We are
white and black, and there's no turning back.
I see hope for the future, we must take it further.
So much here to treasure, gifted beyond measure. We've done such great things and continue to do much more.
My Trinidad and Tobago, my Trinidad and Tobago, keep my heart full of fire that burns so bright, dedicated to everything that's right. Keep me unity and equality in La Trinity, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh.
The Get True Boys.
Tell me what they're fighting for, what they're killing for. We don't need no more now. So tell them wicked people, fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the year for love. Fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh, say little boy, you ain't bad at all. No, another one just gone. Just and smile, say you's a madman. Another young boy fall. Your soul can't rest at night. Oh, you's a bad man. Bad man is a man who just defend woman and protect the young ones by any means, Lord. You ain't no bad man, boy, now. You ain't no bad man. A real bad man just make his own decisions. He don't need anyone. He only needs God. You ain't no bad man, boy, now. You ain't no bad man, so sit down, rock back. Tell them I don't need no strap to defend my people from wicked and evil. So sit down, rock back. Big man look for a walk, you're too damn evil. If they distress my people, then fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the year for love. Fire go burn them. Woman influencing young ones to kill a boy now. He ain't no bad man, boy now. He ain't no bad man.
For the love of Calypso, oh Lord, say we a finger. It's the love of the tempo, oh Lord, say we a finger. For the love of Calypso, for the love of the tempo. Mama used to say, son, stay. Don't you throw your gifts away. For the thing come from far, so far, far, far. Somewhere up in Africa. Ooh. Let me show them who is the real champion. In the land of sweet woman and the steel pan. I know you hold them like mighty shadow. The plain mouth man, they call him Coco. Teaching half thing with the tempo. The king of the world, they call him Sparrow. For the love of Calypso, oh Lord, say we are finger. Is the love of the tempo, oh Lord, say we are finger. For the love of Calypso, for the love of the tempo. Well, everybody put your hands in the air, shout out, say, look a woman is waiting for Careful what you're doing. Careful how you're living, baby. This is not a movie. Live your life, but you could take it slow. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Them Suku ya come in. I see them, they come in. They come in, they come in.
They send Obia man for me, but I'm still going strong. I buck come from Guyana to try and lick me down, but I am blessed.
They send warrant out for me. Case going on too long. Me child mother she too for maintenance of me son, but I am blessed.
Any day and any time is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. I love in the way how I'm feeling.
Anytime is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. Now.
They send policeman for me. Say me family do wrong. They cut me phone, I couldn't text, so I put it in song that I am blessed.
They saying all kind of thing about me. Me correct going too long, but every year I am me fans winding down in town, 'cause I am blessed. Come and say anytime is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now.
I feeling to take a wine, 'cause it's anytime is a good time right now. My time to shine now. Anytime is a good time now. Look, they coming, they coming.
Them vampire coming, them Suku ya coming. I see them, they coming. They coming, they coming. Them backbiters coming. All the haters coming. I see them, they coming.
Bang, bang, bang. Piding, ping. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Men rehearsing for North America, boy.
What is that?
Men rehearsing for North America, man.
Rehearsing? Hey, that's a God-given talent, brother. That
Also-
rehearse nothing.
Also, so what God give you what the American drum on?
Well, whatever you want to give me in America, you just give me. I take it that.
When we drink, we rum, we only want.
Whatever you want to give, whatever. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, good afternoon, TNT. Good afternoon to World True Nation Station. It's Get Through Friday. It's a little overcast, but yes, energy vibes. You know how we do it on a Friday.
Hey,
We loose.
What's that? What crazy? You didn't see that weather this morning? I swear Trinidad good and sinking.
Well, boy, yesterday, apparently somebody, succumbed to that.
Somebody drunk?
On the Tasca.
Serious?
Yeah, the water was so high, the floods was so. And on the Tasca, they be fast and rapid, and right up, what they call it, St. Madeleine?
Yeah, going in.
Right.
So
apparently, a guy with a van thought he could
go through,
and he didn't anticipate the strength of the current, and he was pushed into a river, and they tried this thing, but a 40-year-old guy from Pinal, he lost his life yesterday. So
hey, water, but
yeah, and that's after, and that's a little bit maybe just before we left, because we saw like how black and how that water came down.
That little 45 minutes was rapid, man.
You can't take chances if you're somewhere and you see that rain falling on your low line, you just try to get out. If you realize you have to get across somewhere, at least pack up and wait now. The water will subside.
Boss man, I don't know. It's only while I was going home yesterday, and the vehicle I was in passed through the back by, you know where Puffin stuff is up on Kane Street there?
Yeah.
And then
It's in the back there where the little youth got mauled by the dog, you know. Because when we were passing there, they had a lot of people by the house and all kind of things in that street down there, man.
Wow.
So, and you know, people still put that thing on Facebook, man.
What?
Well, I mean, well, when the police got there, that thing needs not to be on that kind of thing. That's a youth on 11 years.
Yeah. And everybody is traumatized. Everybody is traumatized with the whole incident.
But all the record thing and put it there for likes. For what?
I was there. You know what I mean? But hey, of course, today we are with you guys until 7 o'clock.
Hey, and the program director there, boy?
Yeah.
I would like buy 2 beer and give him and see if we can.
You might get away 2 currants roll. You like currants roll? You didn't tell me all I want with something. If you don't tell me that only.
Yeah, we have a special guest coming in about the next 2 to 3 minutes to join us.
Yes.
All right, a very, very, very spiritual lady. And she's supposed to join us in just a bit. So we are waiting her presence.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, man.
It's Friday, and you know what we got for you, and we got some barrels for you on a Friday to collect